Kia ora, my name is Patrick, and myself and a few friends of mine from Auckland Zoo are going to perform a very special Tamariki Time outside of the zoo. Here's our intro song. I'm going to run through it twice. Feel free to watch Keegan for all of the actions.
Kia ora everyone, my name is Keegan and I'm going to be taking you through the super special dance moves for our Tamariki Time welcome song. I'm going to show you all the moves once and then Patrick's going to play the music and we're going to dance together. So, first move, we're all going to reach up high like a giraffe. Reach as high as you can, arms all the way up to the sky. Amazing job. Then we're going to swing like an orangutan. Swing your arms all the way out like a big strong orangutan. Amazing. Then we're going to flap like a bird. Flap your big bird wings in the sky. Awesome. Next, we're going to jump like a frog. So, crouch down real low and jump like a frog. Last one, we're going to freeze like a lizard, sitting very still on a log. Amazing job. Patrick's going to play the music and we're ready to dance.
1, 2, 3. Kia ora tatou, hello to all of you. Here's a fun morning thanks to Auckland Zoo. Reach high like giraffes, reach as high as you can. Let's all pretend to be an orangutan. Flap wings like a bird, jump like a frog. Pretend you're a lizard sitting on a log. Let's get outside or read a book or two. It's Tamariki Time out of Auckland Zoo. Number 2. Kia ora tatou, hello to all of you. Here's a fun morning thanks to Auckland Zoo. Reach high like giraffes, reach as high as you can. Let's all pretend to be an orangutan. Flap wings like a bird, jump like a frog. Pretend you're a lizard sitting on a log. Let's get outside or read a book or two. It's Tamariki Time out of Auckland Zoo. Great job! This segment, all you'll need to do is find a nice comfy place to sit and just listen to an amazing storybook.
Kia ora, e hoa ma. How are you? Ka pai. I want to tell you a story about Captain. Shannon the keeper was caring for Captain at his home in the zoo. But this time, something was missing. It was missing all of you. No mums or dads were coming in that Captain could say hi to. No kids, students or grandmas were coming that he could say bye to. Shannon looked at Captain and said, "Mate, what do you reckon?" "I've got an idea, mate. I'll be back in a second." She came back really fast, just like she said she could. She came holding his tea perch, made up all of wood. Shannon said, "Okay, Captain, let's make a plan. I'll pretend to be a zoo visitor, as best I can. I'll get my sunscreen, my sunglasses, and my really big cap. I've got my coffee, my water, and my amazing zoo map. It's time to hop on the perch with those clever wee feet. Let's walk through the zoo and see who we meet." Captain hopped on the perch, grabbing on with all 8 of his toes. Shannon said, "Good," gave him a snack and his big yellow crest rose. He shook his head back and forth and let out a big squawk. Shannon said, "All right, Captain, let's head out on our walk." Shannon said, "In a lockdown, sometimes times can be rough. We must be positive, creative, and mentally tough." They started to walk. The first place, Captain liked it a lot. He saw ostriches, zebras, and giraffes with brown spots. He said hello to them, but they just couldn't talk. So Shannon and Captain continued on their walk. They turned the corner, and guess what he found? Zambezi the rhino sniffing the ground. Captain squawked as he raised one of his feet. Shannon told him, "Let's go, we've some more animals to meet. We could meet cheetahs and geckos and tuatara too, skinks and spiders and some kiriru." We met the otters on our way to the rainforest track. Then Captain said hi to the monkeys, but they didn't say hi back. Captain looked forward to returning to his Australia bush track. He's fond of his tree, his stump, and the breeze on his back. The devils, the fish, and the emu you can see, the cockatoos, spiders, and even wallabies. He loves his stump, his home. It's his best habitat. So, the next time you're in the zoo, that's where he's at. They learned so much today about animals that are found in our zoo, and that coming to see them as visitors helps endangered animals too. Keeping all animals safe is the ultimate plan, and it's all about doing the very best we can. The zookeepers take great care of the animals at Auckland Zoo, including a very handsome sulphur crested cockatoo. Be kind, be safe. Thank you. Ka kite anō.
Sometimes it feels like my brain is racing at the speed of a cheetah. So today I'm going to show you a really nice, easy way to slow down into the moment using your 5 senses. So to start off, we're just going to take a couple of really nice big belly breaths. So you're going to breathe in nice and slowly, and then let that go with your exhale. We're going to be using our first sense, we're going to be using our eyes. So what are 5 things that you can see around you right now? There might be things that are up nice and close, or maybe they're really big things, or maybe they're slightly harder to see and you have to look a little bit further. From where I am at the moment, I can see some ferns in the ground, I can see my dog waiting patiently while I do this video, I can see the clouds in the sky, an orange ribbon in a tree, and some tree roots coming up from the ground. So what can you see around you at the moment? Great job. Next we're going to use our sense of feeling or touch. So what are 4 things that you can feel or touch around you at the moment? For me, I can feel the clothes on my skin, I can feel the ground that I'm standing on, I can feel the cool air as it goes past my face, and I can feel the leaves that are on the trees nearby to me. So what are the things that you can feel or touch right now? Next, we're going to find 3 things that we can hear. So listen out, and what are 3 things that you can hear around you right now? I can hear some of the birds up in the trees. I can hear the sound of traffic quite far away. And I can hear the wind rustling through the branches. So what can you hear right now? Alright, time to smell. So what are 2 things that you can smell right now? If you can't smell anything, you could think of your favourite smells. For me right now, I can smell the grass. It's all wet after we had some showers earlier today. And I can smell the scent of my lip balm that I put on my lips earlier. So what are 2 things that you can smell right now? Alright, last one is your sense of taste. So what's 1 thing that you can taste right now? Maybe it's the taste of the last thing you ate, or maybe like me, you can taste the toothpaste from when you brushed your teeth this morning. So right now, what's 1 thing that you can taste? Great job using all 5 of your senses, just like animals do. So check in with yourself now. How are you feeling?
This week's conservation crafts are all about the amazing sulphur-crested cockatoo just like Captain. Here are a few ways that you can make a cockatoo out of stuff that you may find around your house.
Kia ora everyone, I'm here to show you today how to make your own sulphur crested cockatoo out of recycled materials or things you might have at home during lockdown. So here are the things you'll need today, and you can see the colours you'll need to make our beautiful sulphur crested cockatoo. So I'm going to cover my toilet roll in white paper. If you have paint, you could paint it white instead. I've just measured it out and now I'm just going to glue it on pretty easily like that. Now we're going to make the wings. We need to make 2 wings. So I'm just folding this white paper like a fan, back and forth over and over, and then rounding the top off to make the feather shapes. Now we're going to make the crest of our cockatoo. I don't have any yellow paper at home, so I'm colouring in this white paper yellow to make our sulphur colour for our crest. And I'm colouring in both sides because we're going to see both sides once we put it on our cockatoo. Now, just like the wings, we're going to fold the paper like a fan over and over and pressing really tightly on the folds so that it fans out really well when we put it on top. Now I'm going to cut the top of my crest a pointy shape. Up to you how you'd like yours. You could have it rounded like the wings or whatever you like. I'm just going to put a little bit of tape at the bottom so it stays like a fan. Now we're going to make our beak and our eyes. I don't have any black paper, so I'm colouring in my beak black. It's kind of like a triangle but with rounded at the top. Just do your best to see how it goes. And for the eyes, I'm drawing eyes as well, but you could use googly eyes if you have some at home. And carefully cutting them out, twisting the paper as I go. Now we've got most things cut out ready, so we're going to start putting our cockatoo together. I don't have any hot glue, so I'm making my own double-sided tape by folding over sellotape and using sellotape just to stick all the bits onto the cockatoo. When you're placing them, you need to make sure you make them in the center or even. I had to redo mine a few times because I wasn't being very careful. Now when I put the beak on, I'm making it a little bit 3D by sticking it up slightly with a fold. I'm going to put my 2 eyes on with my folded over tape ready to go. Now we're nearly finished. All we need to do is make some legs for our cockatoo. Cockatoo have zygodactyl feet, so that means they have 2 toes pointing forward and 2 toes pointing backwards. So 4 toes all together. I don't have any black paper, so again I'm colouring in my feet with my black felt. You can use crayon or whatever you have. I've just put a piece of paper underneath so I don't get it on my table. Now when we stick them on our cockatoo, we're just going to poke them, sticking out from the inside of the toilet roll, just like that.
Alright, here's our goodbye song. This time I'm only going to go through 1 time, and hopefully soon we will see you at the zoo again. 1, 2, 3. Hi, Rira, say goodbye to the trees. Until the next time that you're singing with me. Don't forget to be nice and kind when you can. Be a tidy kiwi, always wash your hands. Get outside and go for a walk. Draw an animal on the ground with some chalk. So give me a wave and a big thumbs up too. And hopefully soon we'll see you at the zoo. Alright, bye, thanks for coming.